Now at 10, a man arrested after police say he locked his girlfriend in a storage unit that later caught fire. The latest on the case and the man's criminal history. Plus.
And we hope that this year, the 2023, will become a year of victory.
As the one-year anniversary of Russia's attack on Ukraine nears, President Biden making a surprise visit to the war-torn country. And President's Day seems to mostly be observed by mattress sales and skiing and snowboarding. However, ABC4's Craig Worth has a story from presidential visits to Utah dating back 148 years.
Live from Utah's first TV station, ABC4 News celebrates 75 years.
Welcome to ABC4 News at 10. I'm Glenn Mills.
And I'm Emily Flores. We thank you for joining us here tonight. We do want to take a look ahead to one of the biggest storms of the season tonight through Thursday, where feet of snow is expected in our mountain areas. UDOT preparing its crews for the long duration event. They'll also be monitoring canyon road conditions as the snow starts to fall. UDOT telling us that drivers should plan on delays Wednesday morning, and it's likely Little Cottonwood Canyon Road will be closed for some time Tuesday night into Wednesday morning for avalanche mitigation. Keep in mind, everyone should know that when snow accumulates quickly, it's just a tough job for plows to keep up with.
Now do I first look at the weather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Lana Brophy. And Lana, you're calling this potentially the most significant storm of the season.
Now, this is going to be an impactful one for sure. It's a statewide storm. It's packing many different layers, and we're going to see rapid snowfall rates with this as we head from tomorrow night into Wednesday. So we have to start with our President's Day, though. I hope you had a good one, and this is how it ended in Ogden. Major thanks to Brian for snapping this photo. You notice that deck of clouds that's out there, and we continue to see those clouds and southerly flow from our Colonial Flag Tower camera. Temperatures sitting in the mid-40s still at this hour in Salt Lake, and you can see just that light breeze coming from the south that's ahead of the switching directions that the cold front will do as it rolls into tomorrow. With those mild conditions, we did hit the upper 40s today, 49 in Salt Lake, mid-60s in St. George. We saw 40s and 50s on the western side of the state, 30s and 40s in eastern Utah. So a quiet President's Day. It started out with a few flurries, but then mild conditions. Cloud cover in the last couple of hours, a break in the clouds, but here they come again, increasing ahead of this system. The clouds are the first portion of this storm that will give you the indicator that things are starting to change. The second, check out all these winter alerts, winter storm warnings in pink, winter weather advisories in purple in the Basin, Castle Country, southeastern Utah, the Northwest Desert. But we know that we've got a winter storm warning for the Salt Lake Valley. That doesn't happen often, but it means that we're going to see an impactful, significant amount of snow on the way. And that means that winter travel conditions will be rough. So we're giving you a heads up now. The Tuesday evening commute, not looking great. We've got a cold front on the way, but it means that we've got slushy and snow-covered roads ahead of us. So you want to be able to plan now. We've got to talk about this snow, how much will accumulate in your yard, and we're tracking the timing of the change from rain to snow coming up in my full forecast in just a few moments. Glenn, Emily, over to you.
Alana, thank you. If you hate shoveling snow after that storm, a new app can help make the morning a little less stressful. It's called Green Pal, and the co-founder says it's often called the Uber of snow removal. This is the first winter that it's been available in Salt Lake City. 150 different snow removal businesses around the area use the app. So here's how it works. When a customer requests snow removal at their home, all those businesses get an alert. They will then send a quote out to the homeowner, and then the homeowner chooses which one they would like to go with.
All the bids go directly to the homeowner for approval. The homeowner can then see the vendor's ratings, reviews, and price, and then decide who they want to work with based on that criteria.
The co-founder saying all businesses are screened prior to being allowed on the app.
And turning now to Park City, where police are warning people about a moose on the loose. Take a good look at this photo. This is Mama Moose. Police sharing this photo of her saying that she's been seen in the area near Park City High School. Police and wildlife officers are urging people, if you do see a moose, keep your distance. Some of those warning signs that a moose may get aggressive include lowering their head, licking their snout, or pinning their ears back. And a man now facing kidnapping and negligent homicide charges for the death of his girlfriend who died in a fire. Police say Alexander Wardell admitted to locking her inside of a storage unit that later caught fire, killing the victim. ABC4's Courtney Johns joining us live in Murray with more on the case, including Wardell's criminal history. Courtney?
Yeah, Emily, it's still not clear what exactly caused this storage facility to catch fire, but according to court documents, this isn't the first time Wardell has been accused of doing something like this. According to those documents, we saw that there have been incidents of domestic violence going as far back as 2013. In 1 year, he was arrested for 3 separate incidents, including one where he choked a woman and another where he stabbed a woman in the arm. He spent less than a year in jail while he went through the court system for a few incidents in 2018. And when he pleaded guilty, he could have spent up to 5 years in prison, but instead, the judge gave him 36 months probation. I spoke with a licensed clinical social worker, Jen Oxborough, who specializes in domestic violence cases. She says we need to do a better job identifying who is the greatest risk because all too often we see perpetrators fall through the cracks.
Most domestic violence in Utah is a misdemeanor offense. That's a problem to me. We were one of the last states to make strangulation a felony, and a tremendous number of domestic violence cases in Utah involve strangulation, and we just made that a felony offense in the last couple of years. So we need to do more.
And tonight we're also learning more about the victim. 27-year-old Morgan Harris. She's from southern Utah, but her family says she moved out here for a job. They describe her as being known as being sweet, shy, and kind temperament, being a deep thinker with amazing artistic abilities, and always having an infectious giggle. They also say she loved her dog Huck, who was also killed in that fire with her. Now, Oxborough says these domestic violence shelters work together in providing care, whether that's a place to stay or a way to get back to your family, or providing a safety plan and confidential case management on whatever situation you're dealing with. So you can find more info on that as well as more resources that are available by calling the number you see at the bottom of your screen right now. Reporting live in Murray, Courtney Johns, ABC 4 News.
In Provo, BYU, UTA, Orem, and Provo police teaming up to make an arrest. The suspect charged with sexually assaulting 2 females, one a BYU student, on UTA buses near campus. All 4 agencies working quickly to get him into custody within hours of the second assault. The BYU Police Department reminding people to always be aware of their surroundings in public, and if you witness anything suspicious, call 911.
NBA All-Star Weekend is putting Utah in the spotlight, but now for the wrong reasons. Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal calling Salt Lake a boring city. In response, Mayor Erin Mendenhall called out both former NBA players, saying they, quote, clearly need a local to show them around. She invited the 2 back, saying she'd be more than happy to show them any of our world-famous restaurants, bars, and outdoor spaces they may have missed. Ryan Smith, the owner of the Utah Jazz, also tweeting, saying that you shouldn't believe what those 2 say because Charles lives in a hotel in Atlanta and orders room service 3 meals a day.
You're taking that look at sunset tonight, the sunset before the storm over the Ochre. Scott Taylor catching that one, and there's the view from South Jordan. It was a show with the cloud cover moving in. The next layer of the storm will be snow and wind. The timing of it all in Utah's most accurate forecast.